Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Remy, I'll be your host for this evening. And today we are going to do a little story time, which, fun fact, I've already recorded this video twice today, but the first time it just took way too long because I was doing like a get ready with me story time, and I was like doing my eyebrows for like 12 minutes because I was recording it and like, I don't know, everything takes me longer when I'm doing it on camera. And then I recorded it again, and it was perfect, and then I deleted part of the video. So, this is fucking exciting. Anyway, so let's get right into the story, because this is the last fucking time I'm gonna fucking tell it today. So, the other night, I am just relaxing on the couch, you know, watching some YouTube videos. I believe Shane Dawson was playing at the moment. And I get a phone call. I'm like, oh, who could that be at this hour? And it was one of my friends, Juliet. You guys haven't met her, but I'm sure you will soon. Anyway, we want to do a mukbang together, so it was Juliet, and she's with my other friend, Maddie. And they call me and they say, you know, oh my god, like, can you pick us up from this, like, from the concert? Because they went to Keith Urban, I believe, which is, like, random, but whatever. And they were slightly under the influence. Anyway, they didn't have a ride, which, like, bitch, you should plan that shit out before you decide to just go somewhere and not have a damn ride. Come on. Anyway, so, long story short, I say, you know what, yeah, fine, I'll go pick you up, because, like, obviously I want my friends to get home safe. They tell me, oh, we're just going to our other friend Maddie's house, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, I thought, oh, we're staying the night. Like, because they said, oh, can you take us there? Like, I thought, okay, yeah, I'll just drop them off, whatever. I'll be home by 12:15, 12:30 at the latest. No. That's not what fucking happened. Because, okay, so I have no idea why, but my camera keeps stopped recording, so hopefully it doesn't do it again, because I will be a little pissed. Yeah, let's just say that. So, I'm like, hell no, you're not driving yourself home, whatever. And so I'm texting, calling every person I know. I'm like, okay, can someone come, like, help this situation? Because they both wanted to go home, and both of their cars were at this girl's house, so we obviously needed to bring those cars to them. So, being the nice person I am, I'm trying to figure it all out. While one of them is trying to convince me that she can drive home. I'm like, bitch, no. Anyway, so finally, a couple of my friends agreed to come. It was my friend Allie, who was featured in my last video, and Daniel, her something. Anyway, so they get here to this girl's house, and, you know, game plan, whatever, I'm driving Maddie, you know, and we decide, because we couldn't get into this girl's house because she wasn't home, she wasn't answering her phone, that we were just going to drop them both off at Juliet's house, because Juliet was the only one that had her car keys in her car, and Maddie's were inside of the other Maddie's house. So, I'm like falling out of frame, hopefully it's okay. Anyway, so Allie and Dan drive Juliet's car. Well, one of them drove, I don't remember who, probably Dan. But, so I am driving Maddie in my car, whatever. You know, it's fine, the trek there, like, whatever, it's probably like a little more than 10 minutes away from this other Maddie's house. You know, not a big deal, like, whatever. But, and it's already 12:30 by the time that they get to this girl's house to come help drive, like, whatever. So it had already been a good 45 minutes. And I'm, like, a little over it at this point, but I'm still, you know, trying to be a good person. So we drive to Juliet's house, you know, drop them off, it's all fine and dandy, whatever. Then on the way back, we hit a little bump in the road. We're driving through the downtown area over by where Juliet lives, and all of a sudden I pass a police officer, and I'm like, oh great, because I wasn't paying attention really, and then once we passed the cop, I was like, I noticed that I was going a little too fast, let's just say, because the speed limit switches from 45 to 25, which is like annoying, but whatever. And I see him, like, pull in somewhere and turn around, and I'm like, great. So I just pull over. He doesn't even have his lights on yet, whatever. And so I'm pulled over on the side of the road. He pulls up behind me. And then he gets out of the car, you know, asks license, registration, whatever. And yeah, like I needed my registration and my insurance and whatever. And I have like 4 registrations in my car because they expire and then you have to get a new one. And so I handed him like 2 that were expired, and then finally I found the one that was like not expired. And then the insurance card, I didn't even give him a real insurance card. I gave him like the business card to an insurance agent basically. And I just had no idea what was happening. Like I was just so confused, and like I'm always nervous, but so oh my god, I need to like be like up more in the spring. Okay, we're scooting back. Anyway, so that you know, whatever, and he like asked me like if I know why I got pulled over, and I'm like, yeah, 'cause I was speeding, blah. And then he runs my like license, whatever. I have a pretty clean record. I have a ticket from like a few years ago, but it's about to leave. Like it's about to like expire off my record, so it's all fine. Anyway, so then he tells me I was going 42 and a 25, which I was not even aware of how fast I was going because when I saw him, I just hit the brakes. And so me being like, I'm like, okay, great. So I'm going 17 miles an hour over the speed limit, which is just like, I mean, I've done worse, but like to get pulled over for 17 hours, like I think that's reckless driving actually. So that's cool. Anyway, he gives me a warning for the speeding and gives me an impeding traffic ticket, which is like what you want your ticket to be. Like if you go to court and try to like plead it down, like the charge, they'll give you like an impeding traffic ticket. So it's just a fine. There's no points or anything on your license, blah, blah, blah. So that was great, you know, whatever. We're having like, I mean, we ended up like joking around with this cop because like, thank God he was nice and like he wasn't like super like rude to us, but like he didn't give me a ticket for, he said he's not going to write me up for the insurance thing, which I know I have my insurance in that car somewhere. I just like couldn't find it. And then I have a brake light out and he didn't say anything about that, so that's good. But yeah, and so then we're just driving home and this cop's like behind me like the whole dang time. And so I'm all nervous and I'm not thinking about it because I just don't want to get pulled over again. I'm setting my cruise in a 45 mile per hour like street because I'm like afraid that I'm going to go over the speed limit. And you know, we're driving, whatever. I'm supposed to be taking Allie and Dan to get their car. No, I totally forgot what we were doing and I just started driving home. And so then we have to like turn around after we're already 10 minutes past this other girl's house and go get their car. Well, Allie was getting a little irritated with me and I was like, okay, it's not my fault. I mean, it's my fault, everything's my fault, but like, don't be mean. I was gonna cry. Anyway, so we get their car, whatever, and we go home. And that was like the story. I went way more in depth in the last couple videos, or well, in the last time I tried to record it, but like, it's because I was like doing my makeup and I had to like make it last like at least the length of like me doing my makeup. But whatever. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story time. It was kind of like all over the place. I'm probably talking as fast as James Charles, but like, yeah. So subscribe to my YouTube channel because like, who wouldn't want to fucking see this every day? Oh, and this is my first video I'm doing like, I mean, I showed that I was blonde in my last video, but my first one, like a full video of me blonde, so I hope you like it. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, everybody.